guys, what is up? Welcome back to another vloggy. I'm here with Carlos today. We're here, of course, getting coffee because we can't go on without our day without coffee. But I'm like, is that ours? It looks like it, but it's not. It's kind of crooked because it's so oversized, but we're going to the Taste Salud event in LA. And
Or their collab with Jarritos.
yeah, Jarritos collab. But last year we went to their other event with a big group of us, and sadly this year they suck. So if you're watching, how dare you?
You suck.
You suck. But it's fine. Hopefully they have another one. We can all go to that one. But we
We're
said
bringing the iconic Maggie and Charlie.
and Charlie. It's got a perfect. Whoever made it.
Put me in the truck. Like after my picture.
It's right here. This was a bad idea.
How are you?
Daniel, nice to meet you.
Liam, say hi!
He's not having a good
He's
day
like,
right now.
I know her. Big bag.
Yeah. No, what do you want? What's your favorite? A hamburger. No cheese? You're lactose? I respect that.
Give
Hey, you got something.
I'm fucking
Got two bags.
I'm excited. They're watching him, like the guys over there, the tacos. Dude, the lecheros don't see him right now. Ready? I already got a tan in my shoe. A boot tan. Look. That's crazy. Aww. Hi guys, so post workout you guys just watched my little full body routine. I hope you guys enjoyed that. It was a good one, a little bit of everything but also not super freaking long and annoying. So definitely try it out and let me know in the comments if you guys do how you liked it. But I just kind of wanted to hop in here and get a little bit of a sit down moment and talk about some of my fave ways to get my protein in when it comes to summer and just like being so much more on the go, I wanted to make this little segment like me showing you guys some of the things. However, I don't have time to do so just because I want to get this video uploaded, and tomorrow I work all day, so it'll just be hard for me to be showing you since I'm packing everything. But it's okay, I will insert everything here. We're just gonna kind of run through really quick protein ideas that you guys can snack on or add to your day to just kind of make sure you hit your protein target. I think this is super important. I know it's kind of random, but I was just talking to my clients about this because they struggle to get their protein intake in, especially because their routines are all over the place, and so they don't have like a set time for breakfast, lunch, dinner. So I always encourage them to at least pack snacks if possible, and to make sure those snacks are higher in protein. So first thing I wrote down here are mini already prepped protein yogurts. That is your Oikos, your Too Good, Chobani, Faye, whatever it is that you like is perfect. I love getting the Too Good proteins. They have about 13 grams. There's days where I am lower in protein, so I have 2, and then boom, that's already what, 23 grams. Second thing I wrote down is hard-boiled eggs. Guys, they are super easy to prep and pack with you, so there's like no excuse. I always make like 5, and then I kind of keep them in the fridge, and then if I'm ever on the go or if I'm running late, I just boom, grab 2, crack them open, pack them in a Tupperware, let's go. And you're getting your protein in and some healthy fats in there. Third are the jerky bars. I know popular ones right now that are cleaner are the brand Chomps, but I've never actually tried them myself, not gonna lie. However, I have been wanting to because I feel like I'm just gonna like them. And they have turkey, they have beef, so you can kind of go based off of what you prefer. But I think these are a perfect way to get in your protein while you're also on the go. You can always toss them in your purse, in your bag, and just kind of have there for emergencies, because I know a lot of the times when we don't pack anything in our bags or whatever and we get hungry, the first thing we're going to want to do is go through drive-through and get probably something so much more unhealthy. Just going to prep you way better. Another thing that you guys can do for quick and easy on the go protein is just buy the pre-made protein shakes. Although they're not my favorite, I still prefer you get it from Whole Foods. I still prefer you maybe make your own shakes. I think that's even better. I probably have a daily shake, to be honest. I highly recommend it if you are struggling. I know that nowadays there's a lot more options when it comes to pre-made shakes, especially ingredient wise. However, you can always get, like, if worst comes to worst, as long as you're not having it on a daily, you can always get something like a Fairlife or a Premier Protein. And if you're a coffee addict like I am, you can pour it over shots of espresso and have your coffee that way. That way you're also getting your coffee in with a lower sugar content and protein. A lot of these pre-packaged bottles too are 25-30 grams of protein per bottle, so I think that's such a good way to kind of sneak it in throughout the day. And another little hack you guys can do with protein powder, if you guys own protein powder, you can always scoop some into your Greek yogurt prior to packaging it, if you guys take it in Tupperwares, and just kind of blend it in, because yes, your Greek yogurt has a lot of protein already, but hey, it doesn't hurt to add a little bit more. So I always will like drizzle on a little bit more powder and make it higher protein yogurt. Which reminds me, something I forgot to write down in here was cottage cheese. I know some people aren't a big fan of the texture or the taste, but if you don't mind it, adding cottage cheese onto your ground chicken, your ground turkey, is a great way to just, like, again, sneak in more into your already high protein meal, because honestly, you don't taste it. Guys, I don't like cottage cheese on its own at all. I haven't even tried it with just fruit because I feel like it's gonna be overpowering the fruit and then I'm not gonna like it. But I promise you that if you put it into your ground chicken, like I said, ground turkey, whatever you want, ground beef, you can't taste it. It actually gives your meat so much flavor, and a couple of scoops of that will get you maybe like an extra 15 grams right then and there. So we don't need to overcomplicate it. We just need to find what works best for us. And like I said, sorry this was really random, but I really wanted to squeeze it into this video. I hope that this little segment you found helpful, maybe, especially with the photos. But it's super important now that it's summer too. A lot of the times we're on the go, so keep that in mind. Try some of these out maybe, and it'll just set you up for success. The next clips you guys will see is Sarah and I at the beach, because best believe beach days have started. It's getting warm over here. You guys hear that? Super cute. It looks so good.
Then we're doing like housing. Oh my god, I burped. Dude.
You can see them better.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them there.
It is like a church thing?
I think so.
I feel like it is.
I don't know
Like
if you can tell or you can see from here. See?
Guys, update, we're back in the car. We didn't say hi in the beginning, but Sarah and I, we decided last minute to drive to the beach because we had finally like an evening off where it was warm enough, because every time we have an evening off together, it's not, the weather's not but today was actually pretty warm. So we took advantage, and I'm happy we did because it was really pretty. The sunset was nice. Anyways guys, so it was really nice. We definitely need to come back with our fucking annoying friends though. So we'll make sure it happens, because in our vision board for summer, if you guys remember, we put bonfire nights and drives in Robert. Because I want her to take Robert to the beach again. I love him. Robert's her car. My bad. Didn't tell you guys. It's her husband, Robert, over here. He's so cute. Guys, it is a Monday though, so we have work tomorrow. You guys are down to support our coffee shop when we open it? Let us know down below so we can just quit our jobs.
Yes.
Especially Sarah over here.
Yes. Because I want to quit my job.
She really wants to quit ASAP, and we gotta give her that little push, that confidence boost that we're gonna be fine. Oh my gosh, why is it blurry? But yeah.